Now, a council in Essex has lost its bid for a High Court injunction to block asylum seekers from being housed in the controversial Bell Hotel in Epping. Well, joining us now live from outside the Bell Hotel is the businessman and the activist and the great friend of the show, Adam Brooks. Adam, welcome to the show. Locals in the area no doubt gutted about this decision, once again leaving many people believe that perhaps the human rights of asylum seekers come before the human rights of local residents.
Yeah, look, Martin, it was expected, if we're honest. Most people didn't hold much hope. Look, it is us versus the establishment, and the establishment and this Labour, authoritarian Labour government have made it quite clear that migrants' rights trump the rights of local residents. We was hoping that simple planning law would suffice here, and obviously it hasn't. But let's just say that the local council were very slow off the mark in the early days. They've done so many things wrong. They did not back us with our protests either. The only reason this has got to the court and the local authority have pushed ahead with this is because we put feet on the ground. And locals are furious today, Martin, absolutely furious. The family of the young girl that was sexually assaulted are so upset, are so angry, and they just can't get their heads around how this government is going against us. As we know, we vote MPs in, we vote a government in, not just to represent us, but to keep us safe, Martin. And this government is doing neither things. They're actively putting our young girls and our women in danger by housing these undocumented, unvetted men. The authorities do not know one thing about the individuals in that hotel. And we have seen up and down the country rapes, sexual assaults, a murder, and various other crimes. I go on these paedophile sting sites almost daily, and some of the people are illegal immigrants that have been here just days. We have no way of knowing their background or their intentions, Martin, and this is only going to get worse. I think we're up to nearly 40,000 for the year under this Labour government. I thought they was going to smash the gangs. I thought they was going to detain and deport every illegal immigrant that come over. That's what Keir Starmer said just 3 months ago. They are liars, and they are putting the British public and our women and children in danger.
Adam Brooks, of course, I am duty-bound to say that, of course, not everybody who goes in these hotels is a sex offender or a potential sex offender or a criminal, but you're right to point out the fears of the community. And Adam Brooks, just to be absolutely clear to our viewers, there is a particular sensitivity around the Bell Hotel because of its proximity to a school. Yes. Look,
there are fields behind the hotel behind me. Just 300 metres across that field is St John's Secondary School. I have two nieces at that school, so you can understand why I'm so passionate about being here on the protests and pushing back. Now, these migrants hang about the high road. We have behaviour in the past of them being drunk on the benches, lewd behaviour towards schoolgirls. We've had flashing, we've had these migrants following women, we've had things thrown at local residents, defecating on the common just the other side of this road. This hotel has caused this community so much harm over the last 18 months. I cannot believe that those that we vote to represent us are going against us with this, and that the courts are not upholding. Look, if I built an extra extension on my home and I breached planning laws, it would be within weeks or months that I would have to knock that building down. This hotel is not a hotel anymore. It is actively against its planning restrictions and its licence. Why is this not being stopped? And that is happening up and down the country, Martin. We cannot get our heads around this. And look, there is going to be a protest within the next few hours here at the Bell Hotel. All I'm hearing, my phone is ringing off with people about what time to get here. We think it's 6 or 7 o'clock at the moment, but there is going to be a serious amount of anger and disappointment from locals here tonight.
Adam Brooks, could I get your opinion on a survey we have on the channel today while you're here? An exclusive poll from JL Partners has said that 66% of Brits now support deporting all illegal immigrants. And when that rises to illegal immigrants who've committed crimes, it's rising to 81%. Adam Brooks, the notion of deporting illegal immigrants isn't some far-right conspiracy theory. It's now a majority view held by those who vote for all political parties. Are our political class, Adam Brooks, completely and utterly out of touch with the public?
100%, Martin. There's a reason why GB News is doing so well in the ratings and is the #1 news channel in this country at the moment, because it speaks to normal people. It platforms people like me that speak to everyday Brits, you know, in my business and around town. The anger at this immigration and illegal immigration is off the charts, and I wouldn't be surprised if that poll is underplaying the feeling out there. Our political class keeps speaking to, you know, the old ladies in the coffee shop, or their constituents that are mostly Remainers, are away from this trouble. They do not see the trouble that illegal immigration is causing this country, and even legal migration. They are so far removed from everyday Brits, and that is why they are going to be destroyed at the next election, Martin, because they haven't listened. And that goes for the Conservatives as well. We've had years of them pretending to listen to us and then doing something completely different. At this, I cannot see anything but a reform whitewash at the next election, and that is because they're the only party that is listening to the majority.
OK, Adam Brooks, thank you for joining us there. An impassioned speech from the Bell Hotel. Just point out, you made a few allegations there, things that are going on in the area, which we can't validate. We're not there. But just to point out, yeah, that situation. Adam Brooks, thanks for joining us. And as that protest no doubt gathers steam later on, thanks for joining us, Adam Brooks, on the channel today. Well, a Home Office spokesperson has told GB News this: we are furious at the level of illegal migrants and asylum hotels in this country. And this government will close every asylum hotel. Work is well underway to move asylum seekers into more suitable accommodation, such as military bases, to ease pressure on communities across the country. And we are working to do so as swiftly as possible as part of an orderly, planned and sustained programme. And this judgment allows us to do that.